Kayode is here. The forgotten man himself is here. I think I should stop calling the forgotten man so that people will stop forgetting. Kayode is here this morning. I actually do like what you're wearing this morning. But good morning, Kayode.
Good morning, Courtesy, my wife.
Oh, you look sharp. That's what you look sharp.
My wife.
Courtesy, your wife. Okay, so I need to say courtesy, Mrs. Alao. I said big thank you for giving me this this blue and white ensemble. Looks really lovely.
She's very good at color combination.
Oh,
I'm telling you. Even in the choir,
she manages your wardrobe.
I'm telling you. You put this.
So you must always look sharp then. So the day you look shabby, we know that Madame is not around, or you are on wrong side, or you've been on our wrong side or something.
Maybe you are right.
But anyway, it's time for community report, and you get to tell us exactly what is happening in your environment. Share with us this morning. Do call us on 08064738133. You only need to tell us what is happening. A lot of people have been calling in the last 2 days during the repeat show in the evening that they have some form of report or the order. If you have a report that you would like to call our attention to, just call us on 08064738133 this morning, and you get to tell us what the issue is. And of course, we call government attention to most of these things. Starting this morning, before I know you have a long list of places, but starting this morning, I was having a conversation with someone earlier in the day, and we're talking about that water into that area when you leave Dalimo axis of Alakoko. There's a shortcut that you can follow to some area inside of water. Opposite, it links you back to, I don't know what they call that.
They call that place Iloawela. Is it Iloawela? From Togate.
Yes, it links back to Songo. It takes you back to that that road that goes to Covenant University.
Okay.
Takes you back to
Iloawela.
Takes you back to that. That road
that
is
place
something else. The person was telling me about wanting to sell
immediately
his
after Dalimo.
Just immediately after Dalimo, you know exactly. You know you
by
can
that
just,
filling station.
you
That
can
filling station
enter
is no more functional.
exactly. You can enter and then go in, and then
don't even go there, Tomisin.
Okay.
Don't go there.
Okay.
Because my mechanic in those days,
Okay.
his workshop was around that area.
Okay.
Oh God of heaven! Don't even go there. That place is like a lion den. It's worst. You need to see what robbers perpetrated on that road, almost on daily basis.
Wow.
Then almost on daily basis, they snatch car.
What?
Break into houses. As soon as it is.
Despite the fact that the
because
road not being good
road
enough.
is within houses.
Oh my God! So
very
what
narrow
people
road
are trying to maneuver.
Criminals perpetrated a lot of atrocity on that road. In fact, as a matter of fact, at times then, if I go to my mechanic to fix my car, the man will be telling me that, hey, Oga, please, hurry up and do whatever you want to do, because as soon as it is 7 o'clock, nobody is safe here. Nobody is safe here. So that road has been forgotten and neglected
for a very long time.
Remember when
I must imagine.
Yeah, when Amazon was constructing the road that linked between Tollgate and Ota, that Iloawela road, that was the alternative road. You need to see what people went through here. That was the alternative road. Before the construction of that road, the road was so bad. I mean, Iloawela road, you understand? It was so bad. So that place was the alternative route.
During that period.
But
now the road is an eyesore. People can no longer ply that road. If you have a house there, it's practically like you abandon your house. If you work in this part of Lagos, you just need to abandon your house and move on. That's the only thing left for you to do.
That road has been there for a very, very long time. Very long time.
I tell you, somebody spoke to me this morning and said he wanted to sell his house in that area because he said, as far as he's concerned, he's in too much of pain. He sleeps in other people's houses in town, he sleeps in a hotel.
The economic activity on that road, on that axis, is already completely paralyzed because nobody wants to go there to do anything. You don't want to go there to do anything, no matter how important that thing may be. You don't want to go to that site. So it is that bad. But the question is, Tomisin,
what government is in charge of that place?
don't we have local government chairman in control
Because,
of that area?
you know, we're not
Don't
talking
we have
about just
rep,
a long
senator, and then even this
House of
local
Assembly
government
members.
House of Assembly member, councillor.
We're looking at an entire community here. We're
So
actually
it's sad.
looking. We're
You
actually
know, we
looking
keep
at an
saying it
entire
on this
community.
program, Tomisin, that, sorry to say this, and we're going to say this again, that the present government of Ogun State inherited a lot and a lot.
Yes, definitely, a whole lot of problems. I know that. I know that they inherited a lot of problems, but even at that, I expect that government will come to the rescue of a lot of people because
yesterday during one of our program summits,
yes,
the commissioner for, the special advisor, I think communication, was supposed to be on that program live, but because of traffic along
yes,
Lagos Ibadan Express,
he couldn't make it to the studio.
So he talked about community development yesterday. He acknowledged the fact that the present government inherited a lot and a lot of
Issues.
and I appreciate him for that. And he promised people that government
They were
will
going to
try
do
as much
something
as
about
possible
it.
to do something.
You know, the interesting part is the government seemed to be a government that listens, and so the people, the people of Ogun State are calling on Governor Dr. Abiodun because this, for now, is something that requires help.
Exactly.
We're calling on Governor Dr. Abiodun. Governor Dr. Abiodun needs to
In fact,
come
there are
to the
some
rescue
communities, especially
of these communities
border
in Lagos, border communities to
They need-
Lagos.
they need to declare
they are
state
living.
of emergency. Emergency.
The people of Ajuwon, I promised the people on Tuesday that you were going to be coming to Watakute Ajuwon Road. There is a school called the Summary School.
Okay, the one you discussed on set.
Yes,
Exactly
2 days on
ago.
Tuesday.
Okay.
I would like you to go there. Let's have a picture of what is
What's the
happening.
name again?
Like Summary.
Summary, okay.
There's a Summary Comprehensive High School, and there's a something public school in that area. Is along the road where the bridge was supposed to be constructed. That abandoned road that former Governor Ibikunle Amosu was working on, and the school has turned into shambles. They have huts instead of classrooms. They have sheds instead of classrooms, and the teachers and leaders of the school are not even willing to do something about it, to talk about it, because of the fear of losing their jobs. So
come again.
the people in charge, the teachers, the headmistress or headmaster, they're not willing to talk about it because of the fear of losing their jobs. So we would like to do our own citizen responsibility and go there and see to some of these things, so that when we are bringing it to the attention of government, we can put a picture, we can put a video on set and let people see exactly what we're talking about.
Okay. Does it
You're
mean that
baffled.
somebody has threatened them that should you talk about the situation here, you lose your job?
I do not want
Anyway,
to say
as
that.
investigative journalists,
We will do our best to find out.
Investigate and
Exactly.
get every information necessary about that
School. I really want to speak about that school because I do not see a child learning in that kind of environment. Pardon me, I don't get it. And the same people learn under the trees and all of that.
Under the tree. In Ajuwon here.
No.
And that's school, right? And you said it's located around this
Lagos,
place.
yes, it is. So we need to do that. So, Kyle, talk to me. What do you have this morning?
Oh, well, part of my report this morning is, I wanted to do that report, but for the housing issue that I hijacked it. Thank God, Ogun State government again, we have
Still Ogun State
government chairman now.
Okay.
The 20 local government chairman
are in place. The governor has given them caretaker committees. That's
2 weeks ago.
About 2 to 3 weeks ago.
So I'm so particular. I'm so concerned about
caretaker.
So I'm so particular about it because, especially the E4, Abule Ajuwon axis. So now we have somebody in place, or let me say, we have people in place who will carry out developmental projects You understand? So I'm so happy about that. It means that in Ogun State, anything from now, we should begin to look at for, proactive steps in right direction to develop all these communities.
Yes.
I'm very, very, very happy about that. And I think there is one of these chairmen that, God's willing, one of these days we're going to bring him.
Hopefully, we'll get to speak about some of the issues happening in their environment.
Now, apart from that, Tomisin, we keep saying this on this program, that as a people, what do we really want? What kind of society
do we want?
Yes. Now, those who are leading us, I want to assume that they are visionary leaders. What kind of visions?
They should.
Yeah, in assumption, let me say, let's just assume
that they are.
Because some of their body languages doesn't throw along that line. Okay. But let's assume on this program this morning that they are
visionary leaders.
Okay. Now, what kind of society did they envision? Tomisin, I have seen public facilities abandoned, damaged
by you and I, people like you and I.
And I really want us to talk about that. Actually, I got 1 or 2 pictures. So that some of these, even contractors, they are not helping matters. And I will take, for example, very close to us here. Tomisin, I can't imagine a contractor handling bus stop in front of state secretariat, and the project will be delivered halfway, uncompleted. Go there, you see it. You know the bus stop in front of, there's one in front of us here.
Yes, and then there's
now,
another
I took a careful look at it. The plastic glass that was supposed to form part of beauty and the kind of revenue generation for government is meant for
what they should have adverts. Okay.
You know what the contractor did? And please, MCR, please roll my picture on the forgotten ones.
Okay.
You see what the contractor did? We have three of the 3 structures on that bus stop. So the first one, you know what he did?
Yes.
He completed it.
Okay.
He put it completely.
Okay.
But the rest too, so that if anybody, maybe commissioner or anybody, is coming out of state secretariat,
yes,
understand? By the time you look at your right hand side, you see a completely fixed structure there.
Okay.
But after that, the rest too,
they're not completed.
They're not completed.
Really?
And so I intentionally did not take picture of that one because it has advert on it. Yeah, it has advert on it. See the rest. You see it. Okay. Even the one very close to us here. Okay. It has been. One of it is already vandalized. I'm telling you, these are bus stop here. One of it is already vandalized. And you see it. You see that. You see that one.
Why do we have half glass there?
Half there. It has been vandalized.
So it's been removed?
It's been removed, even in front of police station.
For what purpose?
I don't know.
You know, when people remove some of these things, that was why it was strange to me in those days when I heard that when I was in the train and they said that people are picking the boats, and people are picking the this. And I had to ask the question, why would you want to pick the boat of a train?
They are selling it.
For what?
Okay, haven't you took notice of the railings along Third Mainland?
Yes.
You see, part of it has been removed.
So they
are selling it.
Really?
I'm telling you, people vandalize it, they remove it, and they are selling it.
To who?
To Baga Bridge.
And who is the person buying it?
In fact, it's not up to 2% of those things that are there now.
Because
the rest vandalized.
Because I was wondering how suddenly the partition that a former governor Ambode did on the road, suddenly I get to places and half of it is gone. In the past, it was that they removed it, they collapsed it, but now they've totally removed it.
Remove everything. So that's why I said, what kind of society?
Do we want as a people?
That are supposed to be in charge of all these facilities. These facilities, apart from the fact that they serve us, this facility makes our society beautiful. For God's sake, we are not in animal kingdom. We are human beings. So that's why I asked that question. Those that are supposed to be in charge of all these facilities, you understand?
Yes.
When they are moving around and
Yes.
they see that these facilities are not there, you understand? How do they feel? Does it mean that it doesn't concern
Bother
them?
them.
It doesn't bother them.
Or they're not.
They are less concerned.
Maybe they're just.
So that's why I like
Is it
our
a
present
non-chance?
governor. When he came to Jokoro to commission the roads there,
Yes.
I was there and specifically he told the people, he said, look, we are handing over these facilities to you today. Please, as soon as anything needs to be fixed here, please let us know. He said, you know, we are not going to be here every day.
You're the
But you
ones
are here
using
every
it.
day.
You're the
one
ones
using
going
it. So in case anything
and coming.
damaged, please. And make
Do
sure that
something.
you guide it so that nobody will vandalize it. Because if you vandalize a public facility, you are vandalizing what belongs to all of us. Who are the
Very
public?
true.
You and I.
Very
That's why
true.
they call it public facility. That is a facility that belongs to
all of us.
All of us.
All of us. All of us. Very true.
At
Very
times
true.
you will be going, you will see, electricity pole falling down. Some removed.
But interesting thing that I actually saw was that despite the fact that some of these electricity poles are falling in estates, places that are supposedly belong to the rich, they are replaced on the weekly basis at the most. I see that maybe because those people are willing to put down the money from the various CDAs
You won't be
and all of
surprised
that.
that.
But everybody has a
You won't be
CDA.
surprised that some people volunteer to say, okay, this thing is not good here, let's fix it.
Let's fix it.
So they call the repairer, they pay the repairer from their own pockets and they fix it. But why is it that you will see something beautiful and the next thing that will come to your mind is to go there to either destroy it or vandalize it? I think that attitude must stop.
As a people, we need
As
to
a
stop
people,
it.
we need to stop it.
We
You know,
need
this is
to.
our community. This thing belongs to us. You know, I'm always very happy when I get to some places and everything look okay, beautiful.
You know, I was in a
This is
school
fantastic.
yesterday, and it almost was difficult for me to figure out if that school was a public school or a private school. It was actually a private. It was actually a public school. Pardon me.
Wow.
Girls Senior Secondary School over there at Lalupon, somewhere on the island around Ikoyi, just after
Well-organized
Balinde.
place.
Well organized. The students were top notch, polished, well behaved. It wasn't like the school was fantastic, but even the environment was neat. It was a very small place, but it was neat. They had over 800 students, and I did not hear all the noise that I hear in regular public schools in that place. They
You
were
must give
well
kudos to the
behaved.
head. Head
I
teacher
give
in that
kudos
school,
to the principal of that
the
school
principal of that
because
school,
she
and the school
comes from
management.
Isolo to that school, and despite the traffic, that woman got there before 7 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. Wonder which local government?
I think they're under Obalinde. Should be, yes, they're actually close to Obalinde, so it should be the local government in charge of Obalinde. But it was fantastic.
I think people from the island side, I think these days they are behaving like, the elite.
Seriously, you want to go?
I think the people of Ogun State should be patient because almost everybody, every official and agents needed to drive the agenda, the administrative agenda of Mr. Dapo Abiodun
Yes.
are already in place now. They are in place now, so they should be patient a little bit. I know that as from now, any moment from now, we
But
begin to see
are the local
performances.
government chairman going to be fixing roads?
Local government. Remember Ambo, he charged local government. He said you have to fix at least 10 access roads.
But
in the local
Governor
government.
Dapo Abiodun hasn't said anything of such.
But he charged them. He said, look, you have to join me to develop this state. And I'm very, very sure that he meant business. He meant business. So I can assure you, said people that this governor I'm looking at, Governor Dapo Abiodun, will perform. And he will
you
never
are putting a
disappoint
lot
you.
of faith in Governor Dapo
He will
Abiodun.
perform.
Anyway, I joined you
He's a
this
grassroots
morning
man.
to
He's a
call on
grassroots
Governor
man.
Dapo Abiodun to come to the aid of the people of Agbado, Ajuwon, Alagbole,
Exactly.
Akute, Who else called?
All the border
communities of Lagos, Ifo, they need urgent help. And the Lagos State government, please, the Commissioner of Police in Lagos, we need more policemen at Odogunyan. All of the other many thanks. So see you again next week, and please, the school.
That's cool.
The school.
Definitely.
The school. Is a promise?
It's a promise.
All right.
It's a deal.
It's a deal, right? So.